All right. We lost you there, right mid-pour. Okay. The battery went dead. So we'll show those blanks tomorrow, but let me pour off this extra, and then we will pull this pot for those of you that have been watching. Because I think... Oh, we're going to give it just a minute while we get this figured out.
Give everybody a chance to get over.
Yeah, we'll give everybody a chance to get over here while we pour these off. Everybody could still just be chatting in the other.
They were chatting. I did say we were going to start another live, though.
Yep. All right. Let me know when anyone is here.
There you are.
There we are.
We only have 3 people, though.
Well, hopefully people will catch it later if they want.
We got a woohoo.
Yeah.
Thank you, Terry, for being...
Yeah, thanks for following over, guys, because that was an accident. The phone died. Like I said, next week we should be so much better on our tech. I mean, how can we get worse? But on a side note, those blanks that we were pouring, hopefully you got to see some of it. Man, they were looking cool. Do you know when it died? Was I in the middle of pouring still?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
So hopefully you guys got to see that and it looked cool. I do want to pull out these bottle stoppers. What time is it? Because we were like 30 something.
We're at 4:06.
So these have had a half an hour. Like I said, way too early, but let's do it for you guys. It's loud. All right. Normally I would just leave these in till tomorrow, but we want to see what we see for y'all.
Yeah, Michael said we were just about done pouring the individual ones.
That individual one, for this color scheme, for trying to do the Beetlejuice thing, I think that was the way to go. Those looked really cool. I was seeing some bleeding, so I'm not sure what that was. Amy, go ahead and I'll...
Hold on, let me put it in the tripod.
Amy's going to put it in the tripod.
I'm shaking all over the place. My bad.
So, these have been in this pot for like 30 minutes. Again.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, just jiggle it and tighten it. Amy's putting it on the tripod.
Okay.
Okay, so it's been like 30 minutes, but you can see they're hard to the touch, but I would not want to go turn these for at least a couple days still. This one I'll get out later, but let's talk about these. Oh, man. Look at that.
Hey, they look pretty good.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
So this is my first Jake blanks or Jake molds. What does he call him? Jake, are you still here? No, Jake probably lost him. I think they're called Jake's blanks, but they're molds. Oh, see, they're a little soft on the corners.
North Side Custom Crafts.
North Side. There's the, this is just the macro pearl.
Come closer.
Tell me where to go.
There we go.
That is just the macro pearl.
Huh.
And you can see it's a little soft on the edges, but I think we'll be okay. Now here's the macro pearl that we put some UV and like glow powder, chameleon powders or flakes.
You can totally see it through there. That looks really cool.
Yeah, once you turn it, you should be able to see it. But you can see how just barely any macro pearl did make it thick and kind of whatever. Now, these middle two are turquoise. This is the top and the bottom.
I like that too. That's very nice.
So remember, this is the little bit of overage, and I overfilled it because I knew there'd be some space, but we didn't need as much as I filled. But there's the turquoise. Now that was barely any turquoise in 8 ounces. But you can see how much color and how much thickness you got from barely any mica. Let's set these up here so they don't get all dirty.
That's really pretty. How long till you turn them?
I'm going to wait at least 3 days to turn them. They're still warm. They're not crazy hot like I thought they'd be, but they're still warm. But like I said, this is too soon to take them out. But You guys need to see the results sometimes. So there again, that's that little extra that he puts on the mold, which I really like, because I'd rather trim it off than have it be too little.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So that's turquoise. Now this was the surprise, I think. This was that pearl, ghost pearl, eye candy. No, was it eye candy? I don't remember. But there's barely any ghost pearl. You can see it's pretty thick, but look how pearly it is.
Yeah, that's cool.
Now wait for this one, because this one looks really good, because this had more burl. That was a real small piece of burl. This one, I think, is really killer.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, you can see how sticky it is. And on the bottom, or the side, you can see that pearl sitting on the burl. How cool is that?
Oh.
Pearl
Like
on the burl.
Brought it out more because
The burl's dark, yeah, so it totally did. So anyway, here's kind of the little collection. See if we can stand them up here. I think they're going to be pretty cool. We can turn some, what am I trying to say? We can turn some bottle stoppers or some ornaments or really whatever you want out of them. Cool mold. Worked out pretty good. It's ready for round 2. One thing, if you're using silicone, always let the mold cool down before you start pouring again. It's harder on the mold if you pour it in there hot. So that mold did good. We'll do it again. Let's see, what else we got? I think that was it. We'll show off we'll post a little clip or picture tomorrow of the Beetlejuice blanks. If you want any of these Beetlejuice blanks, we might throw them up in the live stream section. Usually they're like $10. Although I know Amy's claiming a couple, right, for a custom.
Yeah, I want a custom.
So that's good. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. All this stuff, if you want to make some blanks, is on Turner's. If you want to buy blanks, they're on Turner's, or there's tons of great makers out there. Just look for somebody good and go have some fun. Did I miss anything?
No, I have a question, though.
Yeah.
Could you make rings out of those, or would you lose the casting type effect?
So could you make rings out of these? Yes, you certainly could. But what you have to picture is you're going to slice it, right? So like this first whole slice would be just clear. And then you're just going to have little bits of wood because of the way these burls were angled. So it probably wouldn't be as impactful as a ring because you just see a little wood and a little clear. So I wouldn't necessarily use these for rings, but you could. And you could cast just like this and then cut them into rings, but maybe not this exact style. This is more good for something bigger and like visual that you can see, because you can kind of tell like the burl looks cool all the way around. So once it's rounded and all nice, it'll be really cool. Good stuff. Okay. Amy, am I missing anything?
No, I was just apologizing to people for our messiness of
Yeah.
have the camera dying. But we got it. And then people are saying no worries. And then yeah.
All right. Next week, back into the shop to turn. We'll probably turn some of these, or we'll turn a pen out of the Joker / Beetlejuice blanks. But I think the ones in the pot there are going to look killer. So.
And eventually we will go back to gnomes. People were asking.
Oh, yeah. We started gnomes last week and had a terrible time, but we will go back to gnomes in the near future. But this week it got hot here again, and we can't run the swamp cooler with the video stuff. So it's like 110, so I'm not going to. Yeah. All right. But we wanted to do this anyway because Beetlejuice is timely, and we just saw the movie like a week ago. So good stuff.
Thank you, everybody.
All right. Thanks, guys. Amy, kill it.
I gotta figure out how to kill it.